And let me tell you, when I read it, I was crying. I was crying. I was so happy because a lot of what I had written had come true for me. And it was a period in my life that I didn't see it coming to fruition for me anytime soon. So I wanted to share some of what I wrote and kind of look into it a bit and really see what in 1 year's time has changed for me. Dear me, your mornings are slow, no rush or planning. You take moments to be grateful and thankful. You sip coffee while enjoying nature. You appreciate waking up feeling well rested and ready to start another fantastic day. You have the freedom to plan your days how you like. You are no longer tied to that desk chair. Your body is responding well to your stretching, and it's no longer tight and uncomfortable due to the stress and unhappiness. Your days are filled with all your favorite things. You are so extremely happy, grateful, and free. You have let go of your limiting beliefs with money. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself to be loved. You know deep down you are deserving of abundance and prosperity just being you. You have let go of longing because you have everything you want and need to fulfill you. You no longer stress about money because you have it in abundance. You live slowly and time slows down. You no longer feel rushed or urgency. You savor it. You are so proud of your progress. Although there is still more to do, you have really taken the reins in your life and created a slow, peaceful, happy life, one you are extremely proud of. The one word that defines this season of your life would be fulfillment. Love your past self who believed in you even when it rained. Now, to understand how this letter really touched me, in August of last year, I was working full time. And every day that I worked, I dreaded it. I dreaded going to work on a daily basis because I knew I was no longer aligned with that position that I held. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I recently left my employer. I gave my notice and my last day of work was July 31st. Mind you, I had forgotten about this letter. I put it on my calendar to go find the letter and to open it and read it. My husband and I worked together for the same company, and we were making enough to survive. We did not have money in abundance, and the roles that we played were not ones that were fulfilling to either of us. In October of last year, my husband unexpectedly got an amazing, incredible opportunity in a new job offer, which moved us from North Carolina to California. We moved here in April of 2026. I continued to work until July 31st. I have since given my notice. I have since finished working for that employer, and I now am creating my own business. Those details will come in future videos, but for right now, I am self-employed. The words that I wrote to myself last year are true as of August 8th. And I write, first sentence, your mornings are slow, not rushed or planned. My mornings are slow. You know, you watch those videos on YouTube of these people, these YouTubers, they wake up and the sun is out and they have slow mornings. They go for a walk, they go for a jog or a run or do a workout. Then they go home and they cook for themselves. And it's just so slow. And I was so envious of that for so long. It's exactly what I wanted. And as of last week, that's what I got. Do I go running and jogging first thing in the morning and do all of those things? No, but this morning, after my coffee, before I started working, I did do a 15-20 minute workout, but it's freedom. And that's really what I've been craving forever, is the ability to live my life how I see fit. It is planned. I do have a general outline of what I need to get done in the day, but it's not a lot of pressure. I go on to say that I can I get to sip my coffee while enjoying nature. I do. I mean, I went from owning my own home to renting a townhome, and I do have a balcony where I can see nature. I can see the mountains off into the distance. There's a stream there or a creek, some kind of body of water is there. Um, and the view is beautiful, and you would not know that I am in the heart of a city. I am tearing up a little bit because I'm extremely grateful. Um, and these are small things to a lot of people, but it's really big for me. Um, you appreciate waking up feeling well rested and ready to start another fantastic day. Well, guess what? That is true. That is true every day. You have the freedom to plan your days how you like. That is very true. I was raised in an age where you earn everything that you have. Also in a home. And I don't know how you were raised, but I was raised that if you want something, you have to earn it. You have to work your butt off and get it. And that's how I've lived my entire life. Nothing was ever handed to me. And that mentality is still with me today. No one's holding me accountable but me. And I find that I'm starting to ease up on myself, letting myself know that I don't need to work 10-hour days to get what I want, because I also need to take care of me. And limiting beliefs with money. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't ever think that I would have an abundance. Not an overwhelming abundance, not like millionaire, billionaire, but a nice cushion where I confidently feel that I have enough money put aside where I can take a period of time and try and begin my own business. Also, you no longer feel the need to prove yourself to be loved. I was adopted when I was 3 years old, and I've spent the majority of my life feeling that I needed to earn any love that I was given. Due to that, this video is ending up being a lot more emotional than I had anticipated. But I am no longer in that mindset. I am letting that go, and I know I deserve to be loved just because I exist. I have a calendar with motivational kind of sayings, and one of them says, when you can talk about something that's painful without crying, then you know you've healed. So I'm not completely crying my eyes out, so that's progress. That's healing, because just eyes filling up. It's not bawling my eyes out, right? So yeah, and I wrote this letter because there were certain changes I wanted in my life. I didn't want to win the lottery. I didn't want to have a yacht and live in a mansion. I wanted these small little details in my life to be improved. And I just want basic things, good health, a little money, enough to not want for anything, and to sustain our lifestyle, which is a very simple lifestyle. And, positive mental health, healthy mental health and emotional well being, just a good life. And 1 year, 1 year, it came true. I think everybody should do this exercise. You write a letter to yourself and you put it as though it's already happened. And you take time and you take small little steps to get yourself a little bit closer to that letter being true. And manifestation absolutely was part of it for me. But also, I'm not going to say luck, but I'm going to say the universe aligned in such a way that my letter, the majority of my letter, was able to come true in 1 year's time. I never expected any of that to be true. No, that's not true. I did not expect the majority of it to come true. I had hoped beyond hope that it would. And it's just the small little things in every day that have come true. And those small little things add up to just a wonderful life. I've written myself another letter on 8/8 of 2026 to be opened in 2027, Lionsgate. And if you've not heard of Lionsgate, it's interesting and something that you should look into if it tickles your fancy. But yeah, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to plant that seed in your brain. And it doesn't hurt to recognize that every day, if you do one small action, it can help you get towards where you want to be. Living my best life out here, simple but fulfilling, purposeful, and I couldn't be more grateful. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.